What's going on, everybody? Mile High back at it with another video, and today I've got a very unique attack strategy that I guarantee you've never seen before. As you see here, we have 4 Electro Titans with 8 Super Archers, and you're going to be using this with a short Royal Champion charge, and then you're going to recall her out. It's kind of like that Super Valkyrie attack strategy that I uploaded a while back. It's the same concept, just with different troops, obviously. So for the hero equipment, you could really interchange most of this if you wanted to. I think the most important thing is probably just the Eternal Tome on the Warden. Anything else, honestly, is interchangeable. Obviously, the Electro Boots is a must-have on the Royal Champion, but the other equipment, you could probably interchange whatever you have, and it would still work just fine. This is what I prefer, so this is what I'm going to show for you guys, and if you guys want to copy this, there is an army link down in the description, so let's go hop into our first attack. Alright, into attack number 1. This is a very unorthodox base. It's only got a few compartments on the whole thing, so what you're going to do, I like to send the Royal Champion on a corner just to get as much value as you can to set the pathing. That's basically what the goal of the Royal Champion is just to set a big funnel on one side so you can funnel out the other side with your Queen and Siege Barracks, and then you can send everything else in the middle. And see, this is a really nice compartment. If we can clear this whole compartment here, it sets up perfect pathing down here at the bottom for us, and we could actually pick up that Kane for our main push as well. So she's going to path to the mortar, and then she should come back down to the multi-archer tower, and our Electro Boots should actually take out the storage. And then that whole compartment minus that one Dark Elixir drill should be taken out, which is going to be huge value. A Tesla popped as well, but that's not going to matter. Our pathing is set. We're going to get a fire spitter that was pointed in this direction as well, so we got really good value out of this. We pull her out, and you see that whole chunk is gone, so we shoot our Queen with her giant arrow and a Siege Barracks down here. Wall break them in. We got the Kane to move in with our main push now, and he'll be able to open up the walls, which is really nice. We honestly didn't need the jump spell here, but we really weren't going to need it on the backside either, just because there's like no compartments here. So we hit a Warden ability to catch the Kane, and we jump over this intersection here, and that gives us access to both of the big compartments in the core. And then our King's Earthquake Boots will easily be able to give us access to the rest of the base, so it's not going to be an issue with walls whatsoever. Look how the Super Archers just stay back behind your army under the healers and stay safe for most of the attack. And then your Electro Titans push up and they will wreck any Clan Castle troops, anything like that. So as you see, we are pathing away from the Town Hall, which is kind of unlucky. We didn't get anything into the Town Hall, but it's not going to matter. Our King's going to walk up here into this corner, which is perfect. We'll be able to use his Electro Boot, or his Earthquake Boots rather, to open up the base. Apparently I didn't notice that he was standing there. I should have popped it a long time ago. And now I use it. Yeah, I was really, really late there. I don't know how I didn't notice that when I was attacking first. I'm not sure what I was focusing on. But obviously that was really bad on my part. But it's not going to matter. There's no base left. Our Queen is down fighting off the disarmer by herself, which is actually kind of nice because that just keeps her away from our main push. So we have our King and our Electro Titans here. Still have healers on them. Did our Queen fully take out the disarmer? I think she did, actually. Which is really nice. So she's going to come join up with the main army now. We're just going to 2x through this at this point because it's just cleanup. The Queen's going to take out the multi-inferno, and there's nothing left that can defend now because that yeeter is going to be the last building we destroy, so he's not even going to be able to fight back. Our Queen's going to take that out. Nice, simple 3-star. And it is day 1 of Legend League, but I want to show you guys. I did go plus 311 with this attack. I had one 95% time fail, was my only fail. Granted, it is day 1, so I had a couple not so great bases in there, but we actually had a lot of decent bases we attacked as well. So let's go hop into another one. Alright, into another base. This is actually a pretty decent base, especially for day 1 of Legend League. So I'm going to go in from a corner again, and just make sure I'm setting up the funneling. The reason I like going in from a corner, because it doesn't matter which way she goes from here, and then we can just adjust and send our main army based on which direction she goes. So that's why I like going in from the corner, because you know you're going to get your funnel set one way or the other. If you go in from a side, sometimes she can wander and you might not get that good of a funnel, and it'll really screw up your pathing, and that can cause a fail. So we're going to path in here. We're going to take out the fire spitter. We should be able to get the bomb tower. Hopefully we can get that monolith out. That's the #1 goal right now. But if we don't miss it, or if we don't get it, it's not the end of the world, but we are going to get it. And now she's probably going to path over to that ricochet cannon, which I wish she would have went into that inferno tower. Would have been better. But it's no big deal. I can't complain. We're going to recall her out. We got our funnel set. So now we're going to use our Queen's Giant Arrow from the left side. We're going to pick up that Kane to move in with our main push again, which is really nice. Because if you know, he goes for the Town Hall, so he can open up walls and stuff. I don't have a very good path this time, but he should be able to path with my Siege Barracks troops nonetheless. Because that's just how the angle takes him into that Town Hall there. But that stuff should be able to get the Town Hall, honestly, by itself, just the siege barracks with that. So our main push in the middle, we got the jump spell down here, joining up the rest of the army. And we're kind of just waiting. Oh yeah, we destroyed the clan castle with the royal champion. That was clutch. I was waiting for the CC, but it ain't going to come out because it's already dead. Perfect. So we hit a warden ability, get a rage spell. This core just gets shredded through. You just want your warden ability to be able to protect your super archers. And then you want to rage everything up and just completely gut the core. As you see, our siege barracks and our kane took out the town hall no problem. Royal champion taking out everything out the top. And look, there's nothing left to defend now. There's basically just a couple ricochet cannons and a multi-archer tower. But we have so many troops left at this point yet. We still have our royal champion's ability, which honestly we probably could have swagged, but we pop it because she was about to go down. And they're going to take out basically everything left. Hopefully they can get that multi-archer tower. Should be able to right before they go down, which they do. We pick up that giant, so now we have a full health king, full health queen, full health warden. We still have 3 Electro Titans there. We still have a bunch of Valkyries here. A Diggy's still alive. This base stood no chance. This base was absolutely crushed. But it was much better execution than what we had on that last base, because it was just such an unorthodox base on the last one. I'd never attacked something like that, so my approach was a little bit off. But it's alright. That was a crushing 3-star, so let's go hop into our third attack. Alright, on to attack number 3. These are kind of annoying bases. I hate these, where all the infernos are in their separate compartments, and then you have the monolith on the complete opposite side in another compartment. These kind of bases can be kind of annoying at times and can cause you to get weird pathing and mess up, but I'm going to go in from down here at the bottom with my royal champion. Just try to get the funnel set, because there's a lot of buildings touching down here, so I knew I'd be able to get a good funnel set even if I didn't get a ton of value. So that's why we decided to go in from down here. We're going to path up to this ricochet cannon here. We're taking out all the trash with the Electro boots on the way, which is really nice. That's why I wanted to come in from this corner. We'll get the mortar, and then she'll probably go up to the bomb tower and the air defense, and then we might finally path into the middle. So we're not really going to get any defenses that are inside the walls on this one, but that's alright. Look how much of a funnel we're setting just with our Electro boots. She's going to path into the expo now, and that's about all we're going to get. Probably just get the expo and recall her out. Don't get greedy. You definitely want to keep your fox alive, so we take her out right away. We took out 21% worth of buildings just on the outside there. Queen Giant Arrow and Siege Barracks come in from the top side. We wall break into that Inferno compartment, drop everything else in. Then we should be able to jump over that compartment right into the Town Hall, which is going to be perfect. Got our nice funnel set on the outside. So we got pretty good pathing here, even though we didn't get that Inferno inside the walls. Nice jump spell here, opens up the entire core of the base. We get our poison down on the clan castle troops. And then we just hit our warden ability to protect everything, because those super archers are a little bit squishy. So you want to make sure you're protecting them with your warden ability when they're going to be taking any damage. And of course, everything paths down here into this compartment first, but now we're going to go for the Town Hall. And everything is pretty well trimmed out. Our king's going to be forced to ability here, which sucks, because I wanted to wait until he got a little closer to these walls to open them up. But we only missed the 2 compartments. We would have had them all open if he would have survived just a little bit longer, but it's alright. Royal Champion about to go down, but she is going to go to ability. So our hogs are going to pop out, keep her alive for a while longer. They should wreck that single Inferno tower. We have our Siege Barracks troops putting in work. Our Queen's putting in work down here. She's going to take out the Ricochet Cannon. Giant does go down, and look, we didn't even use the Kane on this one. The Kane's down here, and we didn't even use him, and it didn't matter. This base, again, was crushed. We have multiple Electro Titans alive here, still fighting off the enemy disarmer as well as the Queen. We have our Royal Champion with her Hog Puppet. We have the Kane alive since we just picked it up. The Giant's still alive. We still have a Pekka alive from the Siege Barracks. That base, again, was absolutely crushed. So I'm going to hop into one more attack. Alright, into our final attack. This isn't the highest level base, but I can't choose what I get on the first day. I just got to attack what's in front of me. So I'm trying to decide which corner I wanted to go in from here. And we're going to go in from the left side over here. That way we can pick up the Wizard Tower and the Mortar, and then we should path right into that Ricochet Cannon and should be able to get that whole compartment out. That's why I went in from there, because if I would have went in from here, up here, it might have pulled everything in over there, and I might not have got the funnel set, so that's why I dropped it down here, because I knew it would path into that Ricochet Cannon. Now this whole compartment's down, so if that's all the value I got, that would be the funnel set nonetheless, and it would still work out just fine. But we're going to get even more value now. I'm hoping to get that expo out so that whole compartment's clear. It is kind of annoying that we left it behind there. And I don't think it's actually going to go down, but I don't think it's going to matter either. Okay, yeah, it will. I thought we were out at invis, but we had one left. We're not going to get the Town Hall. We're just going to let our Electro boots... Oh, actually, I went for it. Okay, I lost my Fox because of it. That was greedy, but I think it might have been worth it, because now we don't have to deal with the Town Hall at all. It does suck that we lost the Fox, but I think in that one scenario it was worth it, because we did get the Town Hall. So we drop our Queen and our Siege Barracks down there, and then everything else right in the middle. We're going to have to fight the Clan Castle now, but it's fine. It's just Ice Golems, so if we fight them on the outside here, it's not going to do much damage. If you want to fight Ice, or if you're going to fight Ice Golems in the enemy CC, you definitely want it to be on the outside of the base and not when you're in the core getting froze up, getting hit by all the core damage. So you want to definitely pull that with your Royal Champion if you can, just to see if it's Ice Golems. So we got a nice path here. We hit our Warden ability, so our Super Archers didn't die to giant bombs right there. I thought I saw a giant bomb trigger. So we got our Kane over here. He's going to pick up the Giant maybe? Or no, he actually passed in. I was hoping he'd pick up that Giant, because that would have been a nasty push over there with the Kane and the Giant. King's Earthquake Boots opens up the whole backside of the base except for that one wall there, but it's not going to be any big deal. Our Super Archers can easily reach over the wall and take that stuff out. We pick up the Giant now. We have tons of Siege Barracks troops with a Giant, full health Queen. We got our King up here with our Super Archers and some more Electro Titans. This base was demolished. This was overkilled. So I'm going to 2x through this. There's nothing that can defend now except for these 2 ricochet cannons. But we have way too many troops alive for that to do anything. Warden's still full health. Our King does go down, but our Phoenix is actually taking out the multi-archer tower, which is really nice. Got the Giant still alive. We still have a Pekka alive from the Siege Barracks. We still have Electro Titans alive. Full health Queen with healers. Again, another crushing attack. So this is a really fun attack you guys can use at the beginning of the season, or if you're looking for something a little bit different to use. That's why I used it. I was experimenting, wanted to try something new at the beginning of the season. So let me know how it works out for you guys. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.